Hello everybody, welcome to our video. My name's Jamie from Williams Games. Today we're doing the game's pick up video. Now since doing these pick up videos, this is going to be the first one I've had to blend two together because I didn't actually buy that many per month. So I combined them both together to make one video. So this is what I bought in July and August 2020. First game I bought on Amiga, this is Skidmark, tremendous game by Acid Software. At the start, leave your mark, drift and slide and crash or collide, fly down the straight but don't call a late. Just take the lead and do the deed because you're a Skidmark Racer. Skidmark offers a new advance in racing action, 12 huge isometric scrolling tracks, corners generated by quadratic beast splines, conjuring generated by custom design software, 4 vehicles each with 800 frames way traced in Imagine. Models include Porsche, Camaro, monster truck and dirt buggy, 4 different computer driving teams to race against, and an infamous bad acids, up to 4 players via modem link. There we go. There we go, cue the awesome soundtrack. This is Skidmark. I thought I played this in the old days. I was wrong, I hadn't. In the world. Okay, select your car. We'll go for a monster truck. Why not? You can also select the player's cars as well. Okay, so the game, this is Skidmarks. A racing game released in 1993 by Acid Software Studio, followed by 1995 Super Skidmarks, also released for the Amiga, and the C64 which I have in my collection. Good fun, brilliant game. Skidmarks was developed in Blitz 2 by Andrew Blackmore. Rodney Smith from Vision Software was responsible for all the graphics in the game, including the modelling of the three-dimensional cars in Imagine and the detailing of the tracks in Developed Paint 4. Music was written by Anthony Milas. Development was developed by Mark Sibley, who was also responsible for the nasty two-way road in one of the tracks. That was difficult to do, which is why I spent so much time hitting the railings, but it's brilliant. And I have to admit, I thought I played this in the old days. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Now in this game you have 4 cars, however you can only have a maximum of 2 different styles of car in each race. And of course in the later game, more cars, more kinds of cars, and more tracks. This one is a figure of 8, which appears in so many games. It looks tremendous, plays well, but it is challenging. But it's also difficult when you're trying to read while doing it. There we go! Success! I won that one. Hit F10 to race. Hit escape to quit. Okay, race 2. I am the yellow car, the one that's airborne. The AGA enhancement features super high scrolling that hires 16 colour sprites as featured in the new Blitz display library. The 800 frames for the car animation are compressed and stored in fast mem if possible. The impression on sprite memory as well as the shadow generation is done every alternative frame on each car. Steering, acceleration and collision detection is also calculated in instantly frames. Right, as you can see, there's skid marks all over the place. I love the fact that they stay there. It's a nice touch of this game. Right, I am first place at the moment. It's going well. Going very well. I believe it's 4 laps per race. Going well. You're driving actually quite well, Jamie, I have to admit. And you are also reading while doing it. Not a moment, I'm not, but I was. Yeah, doing well. So I hit a wall and I bounced. Now, when you jump on a ramp, make sure you don't do it while turning. It does say it in the manual. It's not a good thing. So you need to plan the jump, plan the land, and plan the next move after you've jumped. Land at an angle is going to hit the railings. Quite a few times, I expect. There we go, another victory. There we go. Brilliant. Best 15 seconds. Now, Super Skidmarks was released on Amiga, CD32, Mega Drive in 1995. Super Skidmarks was developed by New Zealand-based Acid Software, predominantly designed and written by Chris Blackmore. The game was a sequel to Skidmarks and was intended to be a Spanish version containing new tracks and a track editor, before being developed into a full sequel. However, the full game didn't feature a track editor at all. The first game features problems with disk accessing and crashes, but were also fixed for the Super Skidmarks game, partly through the ability to install the game to a hard drive. The game includes twice the number of tracks as the original, and as well as increased number of vehicles, competitions, and more difficult single-player mode. Again, you have to read while doing it, but then you shouldn't drive and read at the same time, even though I've done it 3 times. But we are now a Formula 1 car. But we're still the same colour. So 2 Formula 1 cars, 2 monster trucks. So this one has a jump. A bit like the one you get in Supercars 2, but this time cars don't explode if you make a jump or not. But it will make collisions if it has to do so, but there's no damage to these ones. It's not a flop, it just knocks you around a little bit. It should be fine. But at the moment, it's definitely a non-contact sport. Whether it remains a non-contact sport, I don't know. But at the moment, I think I'm actually in first place. 4 laps. Again, all skid marks that have left by the tyres are left in place. There you go! Superb! Brilliant! Brilliant, really brilliant. There you go, I'm rotating. It confirms it. The artificial intelligence was made to be more intelligent and realistic. Skidmarks has a 2-player split screen mode, while the sequel allows 3-way split screen for 4 players using the whole screen, inspired by Mucker machines. Players can use multiple choices rather than sharing a keyboard. Another additional feature was the ability to attach caravans to the player's car, dramatically affecting the handling. The Mega Drive version was converted and published by Codemasters. There you go. Not played it, I only played the Amiga version, but it's brilliant. So, final race for this part of the video. And once again, we're in the lead. Once again, I was trying to read while doing it. But it's going well. No big jumps on this one, no ramp should we say, but trying to avoid contact with other cars. And I love the fact that even the computer players do also struggle as well. It makes it a more accurate race. It makes it a more even race. There we go. 4 laps, going well. I have to admit, this one controls so much better than Super Skidmarks. I really do believe so. Formula 1 cars are very fast, and even cows are extremely fast. Yeah, very well. Let's put an end to this, shall we? Again, avoid the railings, avoid the barriers, don't hit the walls. And don't hit other cars, even though they're in a bad way right now. But then that was improved in Super Skidmarks. There you go. Whoa, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, don't lose it now. I think this is the final lap. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell you. There we go. Superb. There you go. Dreamless game. That is Skidmarks. And I'm rotating. We have one. Next game I bought on Amiga is Pierre le Chef Out to Lunch. Another superb game. Pierre le Chef, eccentric yet well recognised master of his trade, tours the world preparing international cuisine for the rich and famous, but this time he's found a recipe for disaster. The ingredients he requires have escaped from the kitchen and run in riot. Pierre must chase them down and bag them before they make meat out of him. Sounds simple, except for germs like salmonella. These putrid infections will turn the veggies nasty and make Pierre feel sick to the stomach. Oh, and there's also his arch rival, Le Chef Noir, an evil masked chef who is jealous of Pierre's international success. Annoyingly, by his own lack of recognition, he cooked up a plan to ruin Pierre's reputation by releasing all the ingredients as quick as Pierre can catch them. There you go. There we go. Pierre le Chef is out to lunch. Copyright Mindscape 1994. Okay, so the game is Out to Lunch. Pierre le Chef is Out to Lunch is a video game that was released on the Game Boy and SNES in 1993 by Mindscape. It's a side-scrolling platformer game which a chef is trying to collect the ingredients for his dishes by going to different countries and catching them as they escaped. Ports for the Amiga and C64 were released in 1994. Now we start the game off unarmed, but we've got to collect and find all the missing food. You can't catch them without getting a net first. There's multiple ways you can stun the enemies by jumping on their heads or throwing bags of flour at them. They can do a low throw or a far throw. By holding the fire button down, we use our net. But you can actually hold more than one in your net, which is a good thing because otherwise it'll take absolute ages. But the first level has got snow. I don't like snow in any sort of game, unless it's a game that involves around snow like a snowboarding game. Different story. But yes, it has snow. Of course, you can be sliding around all over the place. Now, some fruit are mean and some fruit are not so mean. These ones don't fire at you, but we've got to try and find 7, which is located at the top left corner of the screen. Once you've got the required amount, you go to the cage. And I think I've got enough to get the job done. Anyway, the country we're in at the moment is Switzerland. Ah, smell that fresh snow and alpine air. You had better make sure Pierre is prepared for a frozen food fight. Once you've done it, find the door. A bit like Pippi Hammer, he's been back at drill. Next level. I love the music of this game. But we start things off again unarmed. Pick up a net and some flour and never armed to the teeth. We have 8 finds. Okay. Pierre le Chef is touring the world preparing his dishes, but his ingredients have escaped and must be captured. Pierre must watch out for bacteria, insects, and his arch rival, the Chef Noir, an evil chef jealous of his success. He wants to ruin his career by releasing all the gathered ingredients. Right, we've got to find mushrooms and we've got to find eggs. And once you stun them, they don't stay stunned for long, but if you take too much damage, you actually lose some of the ones you've already found. And you can also stun yourself by hitting the top of the ceiling. So don't do that, you've already done it once already. But yeah, sometimes the snow can work to your advantage, because you can actually then use your net while sliding forwards or backwards. But yeah, if you're going up a slope like this, it's not an easy task. It's a good game though, never finished it. Right, we do have a time limit, which is located at the top right corner of the screen. We've got to find 8 still. What we're trying to do is try and get all of them in one net at a time. Every one you gain, you get some points. Okay, let's go. That should be plenty to get the job done. The levels. Pierre must travel across no less than 6 different countries in his pursuit for good tastes, including Switzerland, Greece and the West Indies. Each country has its own particular hazards to conquer, so Pierre must be ready for anything. He must do indeed, including walking fruits, which doesn't happen in your kitchen at home. It shouldn't do. Right, we have a tomato. What we're going to do now is find a cage. Now open up the door. Is it enough to get the job done? It should be. There you go. Boom pow. It's always nice when a net is close by to the start, followed by flour. There's a single-player mode or two-player alternative mode. In either mode, Pierre the chef is the only playable character. The objective is to capture a set number of ingredients before the time runs out. The ingredients must be caught in a net and emptied into a level's cage. However, in every level, the character must find the net before they can catch anything. Once the ingredients have been placed in the cage, the door to the next level will appear somewhere on the stage. Along the way, the player will encounter germs and bacteria, which the player is touched will lose a life. The bacteria can also turn ingredients into hostile enemies against Pierre when they touch them. The player must also be wary of Chef Noir, who will also appear in certain levels to hinder the player's progress. Right, okay, we have 8 to find again. Now we have these bells, but at the moment we're actually torching the food to death. You can either stun them or burn them. Either way, we've got to catch them. So, stunning them by jumping them is probably the easiest way to do it. Sometimes if you're sliding, that does actually make it a little bit easier if you're sliding towards the enemy, because you can actually slide towards them and use the net at the same time. Right. Now I don't know how long this lasts for, I'm not sure. There's quite a few weapons like that in this game. I've not seen all of them. I've not seen every level in this game. I've not got far in this game. Okay, now you can't catch 2 at once. Right, 2 more to find. Lucky there's 2 nearby. Okay, and another one. Pow. There we go. Here we go. Additionally, the player can pick up weapons like flour bags or hot sauce, which can be used to stun enemies and the bacteria. The player must guide Pierre the chef through Switzerland, Greece, Jamaica, known in the game as the West Indies, Mexico, China, and then France. France is the final level. Each country has 8 levels that the player has to navigate through. At the end of every level, or countries we say, the player plays a bonus stage where you can collect bonus points for additional lives. Alright, again we have 8 to find. Again we have so much snow and ice to deal with. Makes it a difficult ride. And also getting stunned makes it a difficult ride. Pick up a candy cane for additional points. Now to throw a bag of flour or fire fire, you tap the fire button. Hold the fire button down for a long period of time and you'll use your net. Again, while sliding, it's not an easy task. The enemies can also use those springs. They'll do anything to try and get away from you. And stunning you will make you drop your food. Very easy weapons. You can't lose your weapons. Right, break the egg's shell, and he got away. Now we also do have the occasional bells. I'll try and fit them in if I can. It's difficult to do, we're just sliding around all over the place. We've got some cake, can of pop. There we go. I'm going to leave that one there, that's quite difficult to get to. Most of them are making a run for it. Run away from this character with his net. Bag of flour. I mean, it's not always snow. Some platforms there is no snow whatsoever. So it makes walking around certainly a lot easier. Once you stun them, catch them quick. You get points for each time you do it. Okay, is that enough? I'm not sure. I'm not really paying much attention. No, we need 2 more. Lucky there's 2 on the screen. Yeah. Plenty to get the job done. There we go. Stun them first. Do a high throw or a low throw. Okay. biggest one in this level. We have it. 10 points for capturing that. There we go. It's always nice when the exit is very close by. There you go. Okay, we've got these bells. What we have to do is ring them all once. Now, I have streamed this game once before. I believe it was Amiga Band that said to me, what you're supposed to do is wait, then pick up the snowflake, which I didn't do. I didn't know there was a snowflake, but now I know. We're going to collect the snowflake. That takes you to somewhere new. Takes you to a bonus stage. But first, we'll go to the door to get us there. And there it is. There you go. Somewhere new. And this is where we get additional points and additional lives. There's the life, we have that. What we're going to do now is break this safe. There you go, we don't need a key, you don't need a combination. Just break it by standing on it repeatedly with your feet. There we go, I believe that's all you need to do here, but this is time. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there is! Ah, okay. Keep breaking it repeatedly. I'll do it one more time? You bet I will. Yes, there we go. Woohoo! Welcome to Greece. Right, we have our net. It's always nice when it's close by. Now on this level, we'll see the Chef Noir, who is deadly. Now what he does is, he actually tries to interfere. But what he also does is, he will actually open the cage. Any food you've got in your cage, he'll actually let them out. So you've got to shut the door. So try and do it if you're close by. Right, we haven't got any flour at the moment. Also, we can teleport on this one. And you have to do it on this one. But then so can the food. They can do it too. Right, now we have flour. So we're not sliding around all over the place. Some of these pillars you can walk through, and some you can't. But again, it's time. We're going to find 8 pieces of food. So, you'll know when he arrives because you'll hear a noise. A dun-dun-dun sort of sound. That sort of thing. Right, so it's best to try and capture all of them at the same time. Up there is a golden fleece. We have the golden fleece. Now, they normally appear on this top left section. If you're nearby, just stop him in his tracks. We should be fine. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Where is Chef Noir? Oh, he hasn't appeared up there this time. It's different each time. But when he's in this area, who opened that door? What was that? Right, I need to find one more piece of food. I see you. I see you. Right, we've got to do this quickly. We've got to do this very, very quickly. We open the door, let them all out. We have to start over again. No, you don't! Shut that door. Alright, we got it. Right, now we've got to use the teleport to get to the exit door. Press down to use the teleport. There we go. Superb! Level 2, this is going to be the last level for this part of the video. Now it was released on the SNES in North America in November 1993 and Europe in September 1993. Released on Game Boy in Europe 1993 and Amiga CD32 in 1994. Right, we don't have any weapons yet, but we are stunned. Right, we have bacteria. Jump on them twice. Now, they can kill you. You'll be killed by some evil bacteria. Now falling from a big height won't kill you either. Right, so, again, 8 to 5. There's a starting point, but we can't catch it yet. We've got nothing to catch it with. We can kill bacteria. There we go. And you can't jump that high, so you have to go around again. Avoid the evil bacteria. Some of these columns go through. That's a really, really powerful spring. But again, we can't catch anything. We can kill. Right, now we can fire. Right, turn me into I don't know what it was. Okay, we have our first capture. Down, use the teleport. You can't stun the bacteria. I don't think you can with a bag of flour. Or you can do it. Alright, I see. Okay, so you stun them with a flour, then squish them with your feet. That doesn't make sense. You can't kill them with a flour. Right, not this time. Alright. As you progress through the game, you'll see more food. And these ones actually bombing me. Oh my god! You might see my cat there. Right, okay, have I got enough? I don't know actually. Capture that one, that makes it 4. Yeah, I love the music. Is Chef Noir going to make an appearance? Confirmed. That was good timing, Jamie, because you didn't know. Okay. It's going to ruin our day. Let's get up there quickly before he opens that door. I've got a funny feeling he might have already done so. So I've got a funny feeling, yes, the number is going up, not down, which means he's opened that door. They're escaping. Stun them and shut that door. If you catch them quick, then there's not so much work to do. Okay, the eggs are making a break for it. Of course, that wastes so much time. We've got 67 seconds remaining. 2 more to find. There's 1. Capture it, but don't be stunned by it. Love the artwork. 57, 56. Let's go down to the wireless one. Okay. He's back again. Oh dear. Quickly. Quickly. Go up there quick. It says 1. Now 2. Once again, he's been difficult. Catch him before they go too far. My lord, that was cheeky. Right, okay, we've got to find the exit in 26 seconds. Trouble is, I don't know where it is. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. It's up there. Oh dear, I've got a problem. Houston, I've got a problem. 12 seconds to do this. 9, 8. Oh my lord, we're 2 seconds to go. But there we go. Tremendous game. That is out to lunch. Let's get our ball on the C64 this time. This is a game I surprisingly don't have in my collection. This is Buggy Boy. Tremendous game. Game features officially licensed from the Tatsumi Coin-Op, winner of Zap Gold Medal Award 97%. Arcade Game of the Year 1988, Buggy Boy, the Ultimate Driving Challenge. There you go. Buggy Boy, copyright Yato Corporation 1987, developed by Tatsumi. Okay, so the game is Buggy Boy. The object of the game is drive around one of the 5 courses, off-road, north, east, south or west in the shortest time possible. Each course has 5 legs, each filled with obstacles such as boulders or brick walls. Points are awarded by driving through gates and bring up flags. The off-road course is a closed circuit course that takes 5 laps to complete. The north, east, south or west courses is a strict A to B style course. And that was difficult to do while doing this, but you shouldn't drive and read at the same time. You know, it's the second game today I've done it. It's a brilliant game, but I've never actually finished a race of Buggy Boy on any versions. Now, I have to admit, I've always preferred this version to the bigger version. I'm not saying the bigger version is bad, I just think this one plays so much better. Now, picking up time is a good thing, but picking up time is so much more important. You know, we run out of time in a game like this. Every time you get to the end of a lap, you go and get some more points. Every time you hit a boulder, it's going to knock you down. Every time you go into the water, you're going to get a sinking feeling. Hitting a brick wall is going to make you explode. And that loses you so much time. Now you have 2 gears, a low gear and a high gear. Every time you hit something, yeah, a lot of time to make up. Now I tend to avoid these ramps whenever I can. Yes, you can jump over things if you're fluky, but it does tend to send me off course. It will send me into a brick wall or a boulder. So I tend to avoid it, but you can earn a score if you are driving on 2 wheels. Flags come in all different point systems, maybe from 10 points upwards. There's occasional football, hit it if you so wish. I don't know what it does, apart from it goes off the screen. I guess you earn points from it. It's a nice touch though. Right, approaching my worst bit, which is the entrance to a tunnel. The trouble is, 9 times out of 10, I tend to hit a boulder just before the tunnel. And then trying to get yourself back on track to go through the tunnel, and then I hit the wall entrance to the tunnel. They do see the occasional opposition. 9 times out of 10, they all drive into the water. But the crazy car that they are. Right, time extended. We are on lap 3. What's going on? I don't know how loud this is for this video. It does sound quite loud on my headphones. And of course, it tells you your progress on the top left section where the map is. Red is where we've been. Right, that's another collision. We've got 56 seconds. Jamie, don't hit anything else. Get decent speed, go up to high gear. Right.
That's crazy, but hitting 2 things is probably enough to fail the race. Certainly for someone that's never completed a race before. We'll try and avoid those ramps. Hit the ball. I'm having a ball. Now it's up to accelerate, down to brake. And hitting a boulder is going to slow you down. Right, 69. We go into leg 4. I don't know, this is going to be too close now. Too close for comfort. Jamie, you don't hit anything else. The legs are quite long. Right, got through that bit alright. Pick up the time. I don't think I've ever collected all the time in one leg. You keep hitting things, Jamie, you're not going to finish the leg or the race. Right. Right, time extended. Once again, the opposition went into the water. Time, yes. Right, not far away from the last leg. Lap. Right. 59, Jamie, is it going to be enough to get the job done? To get that first ever victory in a game of Buggy Boy? I hope so. I'd like to think so. Got away with that. Lucky escape. Can't be far away. I'm not looking at the score, I'm not looking at the time. I'm focusing on the road ahead, even though I'm actually off the road at the moment. Water. Avoid the water. 20 seconds to go. This could be enough. It could be enough. Come on, baby. Light my fire. 10 seconds. Football. 6, 5. Yahoo! I've never done that before! Superb! My first ever victory in Buggy Boy. Blimey. When it was really, really tight, I had 2 seconds remaining. There you go! I'm happy with that! Brilliant. So there's no championship, you just do one single race. That is all. I thought you had to go through all of them. I didn't realise you have to pick one and that's all you do. My lord, I'm happy with that.
Next game I bought on Amiga. This is Impossible Mission 2025, the special edition. It's a long title, and amazingly, I've been a big fan of the original game. I've never actually played this one, but it looks tremendous. 2025 AD, the evil Elvin Atombender has built a top-secret high-security tower. He has filled it with powerful and dangerous robots. He is about to unleash the menace on an unsuspecting world. Your mission, get in there and stop it. There you go.
There you go. Impossible Mission 2025, the special edition. It's a long title, but I've never played it before. Of course, I have the original on the C64. It's a brilliant game. And it had a remake on the PSP and the PlayStation 2. I've finished both of them, even though it's technically the same game, but different system. But this one I've never played. Start new game, and it also contains the classic version. Okay, so the game is Impossible Mission 2025, a side-scrolling platform action game for the Amiga. It's a remake of 1984 Impossible Mission. Released on Microprose in 1994 as 2 different versions, one for the Amiga 500 and 600 system, another for the AGA enhanced Amiga 500 4000 CD32 system. The third game was in development for the SNES and Sega Genesis, but was never released. Now it looks absolutely superb, plays well too, and sounds good. But it's challenging. Like I said, I'm going to be rusty. I'm a big fan of the original game on the C64, even though I've never finished the C64 version, but I have finished the PSP version and the PlayStation 2 version, which is a remake, a very good remake actually. Now it pretty much works in the same way, except a few differences, the way it looks of course, and the way it moves. And that's more of a side-scrolling platformer, not a single-screen platformer. The biggest problem is your character's jump. Now in the original game of course, you can jump forward but not on the spot. But on this one, you've got to jump so early, you glide through the air. You don't want to be jumping over the platform you're trying to aim for, you don't want to miss your target. So when you jump early. But take nothing away from the way it looks and the way it sounds. I mean, love a bit of parallax, but of course it's going to be difficult. But the rules are pretty much the same as the original. We've got search items by pressing and holding up, searching for circuit pieces. Now, of course, there's going to be lots and lots of robots. And they're going to be coming in all different shapes and sizes. I've got a magnifying glass, and I'm going to use it immediately. Now, we press the delete key on the keyboard to go through the items. To activate it, press down and fire, and the magnifying glass will make you search faster. And you get so many power-ups in this game, including a stun grenade, which can be thrown to explode on impact. The grenade travels in an arc. We also got the needle gun, one-shot gun firing a cloud of deadly needles which will smash top-rated armor robots. Again, press down and fire to activate. Don't press fire, you'll jump. If there's a bottomless pit or a robot nearby, it's good night Vienna. Right, press down and fire. I'm going to shoot one. There we go. They get rid of one. Now we're searching faster with the magnifying glass, and we can't shoot. It's only one bullet. Use it wisely. And that magnifying glass wears off over time. In fact, I think it has. Now, some robots will fire and some won't. We've got another magnifying glass and another pistol. Get it ready. Now, there's 3 characters in this game. My character is Phoenix Fly. I'll talk about them over the course of the game. Now, we also get the power magnet. Pulls elevators towards you that are stuck on a different level. We also get the cloaking device. Makes you invisible to robots for a short time and lets you search objects without being detected. We also get the holo disguise. Lets you disguise yourself as a robot to get past them. And we get a universal platform reset device. And we also get a jetpack. Allow you to fly, but be warned, fuel is limited. Right, I shot him. It doesn't mean to do that. Right, we searched a great big bike, and we were awarded with a part. Again, I'm going to use this to search faster. Just what you want to do when you've got lots of robots nearby, and you don't get a lot of time to react. So you've got to be so quick. Right, there's another weapon we've got. Right, another gun. We're going to use it. Where have I got him on? I think I got him. Okay, we got the magnets. That's a good one too. Now, robots cannot go over the lifts, so you're safe on a lift. The characters, the player can control either a female character called Tasha, a male Phoenix Fly, or a robot called Ram 2. Each have different strengths and weaknesses. Right, this character looks a little bit like Han Solo, or should we say dressed like Han Solo. Now, it also activates these computers. That looks like Sir Killalot from Robot Wars. He'll drop mines. Okay, we've got the holo device, which I've not actually used before. You've got to be so quick to react when those robots arrive on the scene. Unfortunately, you've got no bullets now. But it does look really, really good. Now, like the original, it's not done by life. There's no life at all. It's done by time. Every time you fall into the bottomless pit or get electrocuted, you will lose time, not lives. Right, search the bike. Right, I got awarded from that. Don't know what it is, though. Must be a grenade. Right, we've got a jetpack. Now, when you're using the jetpack, you can also fire. Okay. Now, we have no idea how much time I've got. But this is level 1, which is the car part subsection 1. Now, Tasha's full name, Natasha Tembor, graduated from Moscow Republic University in 2023. She was the youngest woman to receive a PhD in applied cybernetics. Tasha decided not to become a scientist and instead chose to follow a career of gymnastics. An obsessed love of hers, Tasha is a 100% organic contender in the 21st century sport of augmented gymnastics, a sport where people transform themselves into ugly, part human, part machine athletes that perform in front of millions of people on television. Right, search the bike. A futuristic bike. Avoid the robots. Which I didn't do. Now, when you die, you go back to the start of the game. Right, we go again. So that will lose us time. They also get a character called Ram 2. Ram 2 is one of the SORIU series of robots. that was designed and built for Pacific Alliance by Elvin Enterprises. He's made of alloy and can shift between solid and liquid states. The SORIU series of robots remained the backbone of Alliance Automated Defense Forces. Ram 2 is the only 2-ram recon and mediation unit ever constructed. After Ram 1 was destroyed by Elvin, Ram 2 decided to seek vengeance against the evil man. Okay, so we lost a bit of time there, but we were alive and well. But I love the animation, I really do. Really good. We've got to try and avoid these robots whenever you can. Whenever possible. Now if you fall from a big distance, it doesn't kill you. Provided you don't land on something that you shouldn't, or fall into something that you shouldn't. Now that circular lookalike will actually drop mines. Don't be blown up by a mine. It's not a big explosion, but it's never going to hurt you if it hits you. Right, we're going to use disguise. I've never used it before, we're going to spice this video up a little bit. So there we go. I believe I'm safe now. However, this is not quite what I was expecting to see. Again, we'll wear off. Again, jump early to avoid jumping over the platform we're trying to aim for. Now, my character is called Phoenix Fly. Phoenix graduated top of his class at the Pacific Alliance Military Academy and moved on to a short but glorious career with the Nova Tigers, the 8th Squadron Orbital Marine Corps. He became a national hero and retired after being nearly killed in the Agolski conflict. The player can choose to play any one of the 3 characters. Okay, so we press up to use the computer. Right, we've got to solve the puzzle. This might take quite some time. In fact, it's actually doing it itself. I didn't actually do that. The computer did it itself. I'm guessing I used something there to solve it for me. Right, I need to look at the book a little bit more. But yeah, that wasn't actually me, people. That was the computer. Or should we say, the item I've used. Right, so where is all the jetpack items? That's what we need right now. Let's use another computer, shall we? The circuit configuration terminal, the holo sequence terminal, the inventory terminal, the locator terminal, the SPPAM terminal, and exit lift. We'll go for the inventory terminal. So this will take you where it is, which is actually next door. Well, I can handle that. So, there we go. You press enter to exit the locator. There we go. I needed a computer to tell me the computer that was right next to me to find the item I needed. Right, we have a jetpack. We need the jetpack. So, we're going to switch that for the jetpack. Also, we're going to go... So, again, press delete to select it. A bit of an unusual button to press. And you press down and fire. And now we're going into the air. Now, like the original game, we get these mines. I assume they're mines. But now it turns into a little bit of a shoot 'em up. But we have limited fuel. So now it's a little bit of a shoot 'em up. Now, you've got to be so gentle with the joystick. The slightest tap, and you go right into the sky. Right at the top of the screen. Now, if you get hit by those, it doesn't actually kill you. It just knocks you down, but you do get up again. Provided you've got a jetpack or you land on something solid. So let's keep searching. Now, if you're falling in the air and you have your jetpack, you can activate it immediately and keep airborne. Now, I didn't actually know this. The source code for Impossible Mission was lost in an earthquake. So programmers Tim Cannell and Paul Dunnan had to hack the C64 version of the game and retrieve its assets so that the game could be included in Impossible Mission 2025. For the new game, lead designer Scott Johnson recalled, "We really wanted to have a scrolling included, but still retain the essence of the original gameplay. What I really wanted was to keep an awesome animation from the original. We ended up building the characters as 3D meshes in 3DS and rendering the animation out of bitmaps." Right, so we've got to find this computer, which is down here somewhere. But at the moment, I'm sort of drawing a few blanks at the moment. Not 100% sure where we've got to go. So a lot of retraced stepping. And of course, doing this is wasting time. We'll use this computer. Okay, we've got a mini game. It's a shoot 'em up. I like shoot 'em ups. So I'm a happy man now. So the rules are simple. If it moves, shoot it. There we go. So do this and you earn an award. Could be anything from a power-up to a circuit clue. So you can move left or right or up and down. And they come in all shapes and sizes, they always do. My lord. Boss battle? Could go B. Can shoot their bullets. No weapon upgrades? I'm guessing not. There we go. Boom, boom, pow! Have some of that. Right, select reward. A power-up or a circuit clue. We'll go for a circuit clue. There we go. So I'm guessing that will solve one for you. Right, where now? Now, I don't know if robots respawn. It's possible. Okay, it's basically a game of Simon, and there's a similar level to this in the original game. But yeah, it's a memory game. Again, memorise them in the order it's telling you, and you earn a reward. There's also one at the top. There we go. Red, green, yellow, red. Right, I can have that. Boom, boom, pow! Power up! We'll go for a circuit clue. Right, okay. Where do we go to get the level done? There is the elevator shaft. Ah, okay. Now, I did try that earlier on today. You can't activate it, so I'm guessing we collected enough to get the job done there. Alright, superb. There we go, I've actually done the first level. We've got a password. Total game time, 27:44. There we go, I'm happy with that. That is Impossible Mission 2025. There we go.
Next game I bought is on the Amiga. This is Harlequin. This is immaculate, but again, it wasn't overly expensive, so it was an absolute bargain. Can you mend Trimerica's broken heart? Harlequin has returned to his beloved homeland, Trimerica, to find it locked, inaccessible and broken-hearted. Calling upon a myriad of methods, Harlequin must travel across the vast, ever-changing land to seek out and replace the four segments of Trimerica's broken heart. Harlequin's determination in his task in this untradenabbly game is matched with equal venom by the weirdest assortment of characters ever known. Harlequin is played across 850 screens that will stretch even the most ardent game player's skills. Not sure if I read that brilliantly, but there we go. There you go, Harlequin, copyright 1992, Gremlin Graphics. Great game, but very long though, but I haven't played it for a while, so it might be a little bit rusty, but let's give it a whirl. Okay, so the game is Harlequin, a strategy-based platform game for the Amiga and Atari ST, released in 1992 by Gremlin Graphics. The game was written by Andy Finley, with graphics by Ed Campbell. It was produced by Pete Cook, the sound was credited to Imagitech, and composed and arranged by Barry Leach. The game's tagline is probably the strangest game ever. It's a brilliant game, but it's a very long game. I can't get far in it. At least now we have a bit more control over your character's jump. You can change your direction in the air, and we attack enemies by hitting them with cards. And these are upgradable by picking up the right icon you find in jacking boxes. We'll get to them later on today. And we have to find switches. Switches are absolutely essential in a game like this. They can help with the level you're currently in, or level you've currently been in, or level you haven't seen yet. Missing them is going to involve a lot of backtracking. So hit that one. That'll bring platforms into place. Now enemies, I believe, will respawn. Now pick up a hamburger once you finish lost energy. Your energy is down the bottom left, and your life is down the bottom right. We have two. Not many, but hopefully we get some decent footage today. And we'll activate this switch by pressing it, and that will make this platform move. Now jumping, Harlequin retains any momentum he has when jumping. Now as many varied heights and lengths of jump can be achieved, he can also change direction in the air. I love games that do that. Right, that will upgrade the hearts, that'll make them a lot stronger and change their colour, but again it's limited. I love the artwork. I love the music too, it really is a good game. But it's challenging, it's long. Harlequin takes players across multiple 8-way scrolling levels. Each one is completely unique
Featuring different scenery and enemies, your character Harlequin has returned to his homeworld, America, to mend his broken heart. To do this, you must find the 4 pieces of the heart broken down and take them to the central clock tower. Now this is the clock tower, but however, we can't go in there yet. We've got to find a switch to do so. But pick up anything along the way. There's a hamburger. So if you don't pick up too many, they're limited in this game. Pick up a hamburger, I believe, will replenish all of your energy. There is occasional cakes you can pick up along the way, which will replenish a little bit. A little bit is better than nothing. Now again, this will wear off over time. All special powers wear off over time. We also get slope actions. Sloping landscapes can be overcome very easily, as Harlequin can climb these by facing them into the slope and jumping forwards, or slide down them by facing the slope. Now also, falling for a big distance won't kill you, but definitely drain your energy a little bit. But use the umbrella, but I haven't got one yet. But we're going to need one very soon. Over here is a switch. Alright, hit that switch, and that's what we need. So we've got to try and find the umbrella to get back down there. That red heart is what she wore off. Get attacked by thunder and lightning clouds and also alarm clocks. Now your jump will determine on the platform that is moving. If you're going up a platform, that will make you jump a lot higher. If you're going down a platform, that will make you jump a lot slower and lower. Right, don't wear that out already. We need it soon. So when you're jumping, going up a platform, you'll gain the maximum height. But it's got a bit of a floaty jump, but you have control in the air, which is a good thing. You also shoot while crouching. You also shoot in the air. Right, every so often you see a light bulb appear above your head. That's not telling you when you've got an idea, it's telling you something you've got to do. Gosh, the clock has stopped. Right, so we can't go up here yet. Now we've got the umbrella, we can get down safely. Press down to use it. The umbrella, this allows Harlequin to slow his descent and land safely by floating down a level and steering the umbrella left or right. When activated, a timer will appear. There you go, a little bit of a bounce, that will hurt him a little bit. But now we go in the door. So it should be open. It wasn't before, now it is. Okay, next level. Now Harlequin has also the ability to swing, hang and slide. Some patches of ground are slippery and Harlequin will skid along in the direction he is moving. Right, over there is another switch. Now some levels have more than one exit. We must find all the switches, otherwise we're not going to be getting anywhere. Now again, it looks great, sounds great, but this is quite challenging because again, his jumping is a little bit of an issue at times. Because there's a lot of moving platform, and you've got to grab ledges, or grab chains in some cases. That's quite difficult to do. You'll get the absolutely perfect, pixel perfect in some cases. Finding the pieces of the heart involves strategy and puzzle solving. Almost every location contains switches that, if flicked, can open up new areas of the current level or change things at different levels, creating new pathways through the game and closing others. Right, we're going down there where the arrow is. Jump on the platforms. Completing the game, that was made more difficult because the game involves the player interacting with it. You don't have to play through the levels in a particular order to complete the game, but you may often come to a dead end and have to retrace steps in order to flick a switch missed. Right, enemies come in all different shapes and forms, but they can all be dealt with, provided you have the right weapon to do so. Now we have this moving platform, you've got to be so careful, you've got to leave that jump right to the edge, and also move with it will actually affect your jump. Now we need to swing on here, and you press up to swing from ball to ball. So a lot of good timing is needed, and the landing is also very important. Right, again, a lot of awesome artwork, enemies in this game, but they are very challenging in their own ways. Now we need to crawl very soon. You can crawl in any direction. We're not going to go through a narrow passageway. That's not where we need to go. We need to go up here. There's also lots of secrets, which are question marks. The other items he has in his possession, once found, we have the space hopper. This allows Harlequin to bounce around on a level. He can also use it to reach higher platforms or crush enemies when you land on them, which again is timed. Right, jump from there to there. Again, while you're rising, you'll gain maximum height. Again, we need pixel perfect jumping. And running along a moving platform while doing it is not an easy task. Also, there's a switch there, so hit that switch. Right, done it. Jamie is taking a lot of damage by falling. This guy needs a hamburger. Right, so down here, where does it go? Down here, that's it, found it. Bingo, look at my energy. Just take us to the next area. However, I don't believe your energy will flash when you enter another stage. Right, another switch, we hit that as well. Avoid the trip. Hit the question mark. There we go, got a cup of tea and a candy cane. There we go. Keep going, keep going. Music's tremendous. It's got a little bit like a yo-jo to it. Okay, this is the Dream Mile. Okay, it's confirmed your energy does not replenish. So it's going to be difficult. You also get fireworks. Up to 4 rockets can be collected, which will circle Harlequin and protect him from enemies. Right, before we do anything, we've got to find energy. And we've got to find it now, otherwise we'll be getting very far. Right, a burger. Right, okay, it doesn't replenish all your energy, just some of it. Some is better than none. Now we're going to have scorpions. Now it's very windy around here, that will affect your running. Right, we have our first firework. They get a maximum of 4. The more you use it, the more it'll start to wear off. Right, we've got 2 now. Now I have to admit, I've not got a maximum of 4. The maximum I've seen on my attempts is 2. Right, now I've got to grab this. Again, it's challenging. You've got to get it perfect, which doesn't help when it's really strong winds. And you can also fire while grabbing and swinging down on these ledges. Right. Now when you're in the pyramid, then the wind won't affect you. But enemies will still affect you. Right, okay. Again, we've got to find switches. Any question marks you see, hit it and you'll find a secret. So we love secrets down here. Now power-ups include a burger for health, a space hopper which grants invulnerability and jumping higher. Fireworks, a sort of partial shield that orbits Harlequin, and an umbrella which can be used as a parachute. There is also a fish power-up which allows Harlequin to turn into an angelfish when in contact with water. Which I haven't seen, I have to admit, but I know it's in place. But again, time is limited. If you're like this, you can't enter the water. We get fish first, but they don't here every day. And these ones you can shoot the enemy's attacks. Right, angelfish. In this form, Harlequin is able to travel underwater. Once active, a timer will appear. They do get 2 continues in this game. Right, we've got the angelfish. So if we fall into the water, we won't be killed by water due to the angelfish. Okay, now down there is an arrow, but that's not the way I'm going to go. I'm going to go this way. Energy's okay. Still have the fireworks. Now these aren't times, but they disappear when you take too many hits. That's what they're designed to do. There's another one. Right, I've never seen 3 before. Right, we need to go down here. There's a platform down here that is safe to step on, even though we do have the angel fish. Right, burger! Fantastic! All hamburgers in this game is a McDonald's restaurant. Okay, we are an angel fish. Anyway, I'm going to continue the way I was going, but now we are safe from water. Right, we're out of the water. Let's go again. Right, down here. Jump to here. Now what I did wrong last time, I didn't wait for a platform to arrive on the scene. Again, enemies are doing their thing. They're all over the place. Shooting all over the place. I think I'm going to die here. One thing I'd love to change about this game is I wish that your energy will replenish at the end of each stage, but unfortunately it doesn't. Right, you can walk onto these. There we go. Harlequin is set in a number of worlds named Chimericas, which are several themed locations. Some locations to be visited more than once to complete the game, including the Bomb Run, a land of explosives suspended over a lake, the Clock Tower, Outside of America's central clock tower, populated by violent alarm clocks and grandfather clocks, complete with beards. Clockworks, the inner workings of the clock tower, with many cogs and girders to leap from. Enemies include orange worms and jumping bolts. The Wacky Jugglers, a difficult vertical level that involves jumping from juggling balls to gain height. One mistake here will often repeat in the whole level. Keep going, keep going. Right, that's open now. That's fine. Exit. Other levels we get is the Cutest Land, a tongue-in-cheek spoof of Mario Brothers computer games. Everything in the level tends to have a face, including the water. This level can only be accessed through the virtual television in TV Wonderland. A piece of America's broken heart is located there. We also get the Dream Mile, a bizarre Mayan Egyptian world complete with pyramids, tombs, scorpions, and the high winds. Right, okay, we're going to go up now. Hopefully we've done what we need to do to get there. But energy, again, is terrible. I have to admit, I'm doing well with no energy. My lord, I pretty much got to the top with no energy. Burger! Woohoo! What would Donald be impressed with that burger? Right, the clock is rotating now. Fantastic, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Right, this will take us to the kites level. Let me grab the kites. We have the kites. It took some time, but we got there. Okay, this is the Flight of Fancy. A flying level where Harlequin is suspended from the bottom of a kite. This level has several disguises, one of which is random, selected when the player enters it. Now you can shoot everything here. Now energy is once again absolutely diabolical. But I don't think we'll be finding any burglars in mid-air, even though we are finding teddy bears in mid-air and candy canes. They go short and sweet. Again, we've got to be really careful with jumping. There to there. Right, we can fire red hearts. Okay. Again, this has many exits, many entrances. We're going to fire on all cylinders. There's a switch. No, it's not a switch. It's a puzzle piece. There we go. We go for the door. Okay, final bit of footage for this part of the video. The walk across the rooftop. Right, we've got a space hopper. Right, okay. Now we're going to get attacked by birds and chimneys. And power lines. You all know what happens with power lines. It means there's going to be electricity. We also get the learning curve level, a world-based in children's TV program, much like Play School on the BBC, full of giant colouring pencils, Lego blocks and mysterious toys. The world can only be accessed through the virtual television in TV Wonderland. Right, the chimney has respawned. We're using the space hopper. I have to admit, I didn't have a space hopper in the old days. Quite a few of my friends did. Right, we're jumping on the power lines with a space hopper. Oh, you fool would do that. But you're not electrocuted like this. You shouldn't be. It's going to wear off very soon. There we go. Wooden power. It's gone. Okay, I'm back here again. I found another switch, but look at my energy. It's absolutely horrendous. And I don't believe there's going to be any more burgers. I think I've eaten them all. But yeah, probably not going to last much longer. Whether I've got a firework going around my couch or not. I'm hanging in there. I am hanging in there. Don't take too many hits, Jamie. It will fall for big distances and explode. There you go. A lot more work is needed here, but that is Harlequin. Tremendous game.
Okay, the final game for this video is CJ in the USA. Now, I do have CJ Elephant Antics. It's brilliant, but I've never finished it. But again, it's going to be challenging. CJ's cartoon adventure across the USA, wade through New York sewers, ride the roller coaster at Disneyland, and blast off to Cape Carnival. Battle with bad dudes, cowboys, alligators, and Indians. Rescue CJ's family from the evil hunter, Colonel Fritz.
CJ in the USA, written by Dave Clark, graphics by Jonathan Smith, music by Ashley Hogg, one player, music on, Codemasters, copyright in 1991. Okay, so the game is CJ in the USA, the follow-up to CJ's Elephant Antics, in which you find the hunter has kidnapped CJ's brothers and sisters and trapped them at various points around the USA. Needless to say, young CJ sets off to rescue them. good game, but it is extremely challenging. They always are. But I have to admit, it does look great. It plays well, but the music's not as good as CJ Elephant Antics. But again, no sound effects. Now, when you kill an enemy, you get an item. Anything from an invincibility pill to a hamburger or a cupcake, or maybe even bombs. Pick them up quick, they're not there for very long. Every time you pick up a bomb, you get 10 bombs. The game is a standard platform title in which you can shoot peanuts at your enemies or use bombs you collect. Now, to kill enemies with peanuts, you've got to shoot in a straight line, and also it takes 3 hits with them. A bomb takes 1, and also they go in an arc, shape, fall, dropping situation, and they bounce. That's certainly a lot easier way to do it, but they are limited. Now, this game has so many spikes, I'm not joking, more spikes than Mortal Kombat. Now, this is the New York City. So many spikes in New York City. New York Harbour to Central Station. Avoid pitbull terriers, rats, renegade cops, alligators, and stay clear of the street gangs. Now, you've got to be careful where you go. You've got to be careful where you drop. Even though you do have an umbrella, you need it. But it's, again, so easy to make a mistake. Land on a spike is an instant kill. Kill the crocodiles. Some things are rewarding and some things are not. It's different each time. But if invincibility pill, you'll know when you've got it because your jumper will start to flash. And when you have that situation going on, you're invincible from absolutely everything. Now, you cannot go in the water. I don't think you do, even though I've never fallen in there. But I'm assuming on a game like this, it's bound to be an instant kill. It always is. Unless you're something that can swim. And old school retro gaming, there's not many games you can swim, but occasional one you do. But I guarantee this elephant is not going to be swimming anytime soon. That'd be an instant kill. I guarantee it. I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm not risking it for a peanut either. Right. 9 lives, 31 bombs. Now, somewhere around this area, there is a cloud. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not, but he's an extreme handful. He's extremely difficult to get because he's so high. And you know what clouds can do? They shoot lightning at you. And it's very difficult to kill a cloud with a peanut, or maybe with a bomb. There's not really a lot of opportunities to do it, and you've got to make sure he's down at your level. The trouble is, it doesn't happen very often. These bullets are extremely fast. But you need him to come down here, and at the moment he's not. Right. Done. Okay, we've got to land on this moving platform. Now, there's so many sections that lead to dead ends. They don't have to rescue everything, but it helps. But there's a boss battle at the end of every stage. Now, I'm not going to play this one very much because I've got a lot to do today, a lot of editing to do. But let's try and get past one level at least. And walk onto the platform. Right, 7,710 we have. You can also shoot bombs, and they can travel quite some distance. You can shoot from low to kill something above you. But yeah, these spikes are absolutely everywhere. And also, the slightest touch is an instant kill. So you've got to get that pixel perfect jump in absolutely spot on. Now, his jump isn't the greatest jump. It really isn't. But again, use that umbrella. But yeah, the music is not overly... It's good, but it's nowhere near as good as the first game. And it's just such a shame there's no sound effects in these games. Not a single one of them. Right, another kill, but again, you've got to get it absolutely spot on. Right, so again, jump from there to there, which is again proving difficult. There we go, from there to there. Now, I haven't seen many invincibility pills, which is a shame because I could have avoided so much of those deaths. Well, we've got 30 bombs, but unfortunately we've only got 6 lives. Okay, jump over those. Jump to there and to there. Kill him and go up there. Pick up a cupcake. I think it does points. I don't think it does anything else. I'm assuming you can get additional lives. I'm really not sure. Possibly through score? I don't know. Now you start with 9 lives, which sounds generous, but the level are full of spikes and bad guys which can come to get you at any point. The enemies include policemen, Indians, dogs and blurry American footballers, quite a stereotype view of Americans there. Each level has a guardian at the end. Right, Jamie, I keep throwing bombs by mistake. It's down to throw a bomb, up to jump, fire to shoot peanuts. Right, so we need to go way, way, way over there. Use the umbrella. Right, there is one of your brothers or sisters. I don't know how many there are per level. Possibly 2, maybe 3. But we're not going to rescue all of them. We're going to get this done. Right, shoot the policeman with a bomb. Right, go down here and keep right. Going down left is an instant kill, because believe it or not, there is spikes down there. There's always spikes down there. There's spikes everywhere. Right, so these will shoot. I don't know what they shoot, but they shoot something at you. I believe these are the gangs. Now he's got himself a little bit stuck, which will help me out. Right, down here is where we see a boss. That killed me. Right. Again, really, really bad spike placements. Right, boss battle. Difficult boss to kill. What you're trying to do is go underneath him when he jumps. Now you can attack him with peanuts or attack him with a bomb. Either way, it works. Trouble is, your character is slow. Quite slow. And he's got a big, big jump. Ugh. Well, it's a good game. It does certainly have its flaws. There we go, it exploded. There we go, I lost 5 lives, but we have the next level, which is the Wild West. Okay, next level, but I'm going to end it there, because this video is turning out to be quite long. But anyway, that is CJ in the USA.
Okay everybody, that's the end of my video. There would have been a few more others added to the list, but unfortunately it would have made the video too long, so I decided to move those over to the next pickup video, whatever the case may be. But anyway, this is Jamie from Wondless Games. Please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe to my channel, Facebook fan page, please support to Twitch. Just type in Wondless Games if you find it fairly easy. Please remember to click the bell icon and notify you videos live. That's it. Not the diesel videos, do virtual long plays out cheats, have a big bacon, and live streams every Friday night, usual time, 8 o'clock, how about week. Till next time, too easy. Ciao, bye, see ya.
This is Out to Lunch. Clear the Chef Out to Lunch is a video game that was released for the Game Boy and NES. Close, it's a SNES, Jamie, not a NES. Rodney Smith from Vision Software was responsible for all the graphics and the game, including the models of the Jamie, you can't read and do. What is it? Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever. Every time I make a mistake, I have to restart. And every time I have to restart, I have to be a pot wash. This is going to be close. 16 seconds. Oh dear. Ah! 12, 11. Come on. Woo, woo, woo. Go, 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 go. 6, 5, ball, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that! Does the words Lotus 2 spring to mind? Okay, next race. I am yellow. The AGA enhancements features super high scrolling and higher 16. Okay, so the game is Out to Lunch. Clear the Chef Out to Lunch is a video game that was released. Release. Where did you get replaced from? It's a remake of the 1984 game Mission Impossible. I keep saying Mission Impossible. Vision Software is responsible for all the graphics in the game, including the modelling of the three-dimensional cars in Imagine. And Jamie, you can't drive a car and read statistics while doing it, even though you have written down on a piece of paper. At the moment, it's robot chasing person. Right, we're getting out of here.